Thank you, dear friends. I am Tutor Cletus Okoli. Welcome to our math class today. The topic is exponential equation. And the question is already written on the board. If x raised to the power x is equal to 2 raised to the power x plus 4, then what is the value of x? I have two methods of solving this question. The first method is indices method. And the second method will be logarithms. Alright? Watch this video till the end. Meanwhile, subscribe to my channel if you have not subscribed. Also like my videos. Let's dive in. By first method, method 1, indices. Using indices, okay, we are given x raised to the power x equal to 2 raised to the power x plus 4. What I will do, from the right hand side, I will apply the multiplication law of indices, which says that if a is raised to the power x plus y, it is equal to a raised to the power x multiplied by a raised to the power y. So this is now going to be x raised to the power x equal to 2 raised to the power x multiplied by 2 raised to the power 4. The next thing I will do is I will divide both sides by 2 raised to the power x. And this will now give me x raised to the power x divided by 2 raised to the power x, which is now equal to 2 raised to the power x multiplied by 2 raised to the power 4, or divided by 2 raised to the power x. And you can agree with me now that from the left hand side, right hand side, 2 raised to the power x will cancel with 2 raised to the power x. And by the right hand side, I am going to apply the law of indices that says if I have a raised to the power x all over b raised to the power x, it is equal to a all over b, everything raised to the power x. This is what I will apply by the left hand side, and when that is done, I shall have x all over 2 or divide all to the power of x equal to 2 raised to the power 4 by the right hand side. This is where we are now. The next thing I can do, I want to multiply the exponents on both sides by half. In other words, I want to multiply the power by 1 over 2. And when that is done, what I shall have is x all over 2, okay, raised to the power x multiplied by 1 over 2. And by the right hand side, I will do the same thing, which is 2 raised to the power 4 multiplied by 1 over 2. And when this multiplication is taken, you see that what I will get is x all over 2 or raised to the power x all over 2. And by the right hand side, of course, I will have 2 raised to the power 4 all over 2, which is equal to 2. So that becomes 2 raised to the power 2. Beautiful. That means that 4 multiplied by half will give us 2. Now, I am also going to apply the law of indices that talks about when the base, if I have a raised to the power a equal to b raised to the power b. Beautiful. Now, a raised to a, b raised to b implies that the bases will now be equal, meaning that a is equal to b. And look at it by what we have. I have the base as x over 2, and I have the power as also x over 2. By the right hand side, I have the base as 2 and the power also as 2. Now, when the base and the power are the same, and to the other side the base also equal to the power, then we say that the bases are equal. By this, we can now conclude that the base by the left is equal to the base by the right. Also, the base, which is the power, the power of the left is equal to the power by the right hand side. We will conclude that x all over 2 is equal to 2 over 1, and by cross multiplication, the value of x now will be equal to 2 times 2, and that means that x is equal to 4. Answer. Okay? We have gotten the value of x using indices method. Like I said, we are going to use two approaches, two methods. The first method is called the indices method, going by the laws of indices, and that has given us an answer. We go again, the second method, which is logarithms. Logarithms, applying logarithms to the question. So, method 2. And I call this the logarithm method. And it will go by that. The question is x raised to the power x equal to 2 raised to the power x plus 4. Moving forward, I will apply logarithms to both sides of the equation. And what that will give me is the log of x raised to power x is equal to the log of 2 raised to power x plus 4. I have now applied the logarithms to both sides. What I will do next is to apply the power rule, the power law of logarithms. And what does it say? Power law says that if we are given the log of n raised to power x, it is equal to x, then the log of n. So when the number has a power, it is equal to the power moving to the front and then used to multiply the log itself. Therefore, applying that to both sides, this power x will come to the front to give me x log x, and by the right hand side, x plus 4, which is the exponent, the power, will come to the front to become x plus 4, then the log of 2. Beautiful. Now, at this point, from the right hand side, I will open the bracket, and that will give me x the log of x equal to log 2 times x is x log 2, and log 2 times 4 will give us 4, then log 2. Good. The next thing I will do is collection of like terms. What I mean by that is that I want to move x log 2 to the left hand side so that I will have x moved to one side in order to be able to evaluate the value of x. Therefore, I have x log x. This amount coming over will now be minus log x log 2. And by the right hand side, I will have left 4, then log 2. Beautiful. At this point, you can see that something is common to factor by the left hand side, and that is x. And to factor x here, we have x into the log of x minus the log of 2 equal to 4, then log of 2. Very good. Alright, moving forward, you see, the mouse is moving swiftly, and we are going to get an answer soonest. Alright, by law, in logarithms, that is the division law of logarithms, if I give you the log of n, okay, minus the log of n, it is the same thing as the log of n divided by n. Beautiful. Therefore, what we have here in the bracket can be written as it is expressed by the right hand side in the law of logarithms, meaning that I can now write x multiplied by the log of x divided by 2, beautiful, equal to 4 log 2. Look at what I have done. It is a very beautiful law in logarithms, that log n minus log n is equal to log n divided by n. So what I have here in the bracket is now put in division form of logarithm, and that becomes log of x divided by 2. Alright, what I want to do next, I want to divide both sides of the equation by 2. I want to divide both sides of the equation by 2. And when that happens, I will have x log x over 2 divided by 2, divided by 2, I can write it here, is equal to 4 divided by 2, then the log of 2. And looking at this, you can agree with me that I will now have x all over 2, then the log of x over 2 is equal to 2 divided by 4 will give me 2, then the log of 2. At this point, we can now compare the left hand side and the right hand side. And the comparison is going to be from the back or from the front of the expression at the left hand side. You can see I have x all over 2. This x over 2 is equal to what I have at the front by the right hand side. Okay? Also, I have log x over 2 and I have log 2. You can now see the log, and after the log I have x over 2, then by the right hand side I have 2. So this x over 2 after the log is also equal to 2. What does this mean? That x over 2 at the front by the left hand side is equal to 2, which is at the front by the right hand side. Also, x over 2, okay, by the left hand side after the log is equal to the number after the log, which is 2. In conclusion, we can now say that from the back, x over 2 is equal to 2 at the back. Or if you like, you take the one at the front, which is x over 2, which is x over 2 equal to 2. So either you use the one at the front equal to the one at the front by the right and left, or you use the number at the back equal to the one at the back, both from the front, left and the right. And that means that I will now have, going by 1, this is cross multiplication, I have 1 times x is x, and 2 times 2 will give me 4, giving us the value of x. As we got, if you like, you do the same thing here, and that is going to give you the same answer. Therefore, we have also come to the conclusion of this solving, and our answer using the logarithm method is x equal to 4. Also, using the indices method, the value of x is 4. Let us briefly, within 1 minute, check the result which we have gotten. We want to put the value of x into the original equation to see if the right hand side and the left hand side will give us the same value. Therefore, check result. Check result. What I am given is x raised to power x equal to 2 raised to power x plus 4. Anywhere I see x, I put 4 because that is what I got as my answer. So this is now going to be x is 4 raised to power 4. Is it equal to 2 raised to power 4 plus 4? Yes, it is equal. Because this 4 here, 4 is the same thing as 2 raised to power 2. So I can write 4, the base 4, as 2 raised to power 2. Then everything raised to power 4. Equal to 4 plus 4 will give me 2 raised to power 8. Finally, by law, product law of indices, we can now say the power 2 inside will multiply the power outside. So 2 times 4 will give us 8, and that is 2 raised to power 8 equal to 2 raised to power 8. You can now see that the right hand side and the left hand side are equal, meaning that what we got here, by comparing the two sides, the left hand side and the right hand side, after substitution, we got it that 2 raised to power 8 is equal to 2 raised to power 8 when the value of x is replaced into the equation to be equal to 4. Therefore, we can now say that the answer to the x which we are asked to solve is equal to 4. Thank you for watching this video to the end. Also remember, kindly subscribe to my channel if you have not done so and you have been watching my video, or if it is your first time of watching my video. Alright, like my videos. I remain to talk to Sokoli. God bless you for watching till the end. Bye.